one more thing that's very important: don't cook your plant. This is the tissue culture Thai constellation that we deflask and acclimatize for about 4. This is the 5th day today, and we brought them to check, and one of it, the root is rotting. See, it's all soft and mush. Say goodbye to that root. And so we're gonna submerge. I did submerge the roots in you could use any fungicide solution of your choice. What I'm using now is hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is also a chemical that I would sometimes use to surface sterilize plants before tissue culture, and that's what I have on hand here. You could use other fungicide solution that you have at home, maybe anything that also kill bacteria. Okay, let's get on it. We're gonna trim the unwanted part of the roots with a pair of scissors or anything that you have laying around. Just spray some rubbing alcohol and pick it up. I think a lot of people would like to use some kind of forceps or tweezer to pick up the plants. I have no problem using my hands. My plants are super strong, so they have no problem. So I'm just gonna be trimming a bit more of the roots off, and there's no more brown or rotting part. And now you'll go back into the soil. Now they're gonna go into the media. The media that I'm using is this is a mixture of peat moss and perlite. You could use some other media as well, but I don't recommend anything that's some sort of like organic, very organic, that will compose later on, like maybe if you want to use like manure or compost leaf or a tree bark. I mean, you could, but I don't have successful experience with them. Most of them rot, so I would like to go with peat moss and perlite, or sometimes using sphagnum moss. That's also holds a lot of moisture and it's very airy, so it prevents root rot. But the big problem that I don't like with sphagnum moss is when the root bound to the moss, it's kind of hard to get out, and if you don't get most of the moss out when you plant into when you repot them into some other media, it will retain a lot of water inside the soil, and eventually the root will rot again. That's my experience. Maybe you have different experience on different locations, different weather. So this is a bit too dry. This is the old pot and the old media that we acclimatize. So I'm just gonna spray some more water. This is just tap water, or if you have like the fungicide solution that you already submerge your plant in, you could pour it in a little bit, but maybe better spray it. But these one I already submerged it in fungicide and then sprayed on a couple of times, so they're still good. And now I'm just gonna make a tiny hole and then put the plant in, not too deep. And you don't want to press too hard, just to stabilize the plant, stabilize the stem. And then I'll spray it one more time, just a little bit, just in case there's any dirt on the leaf. That's also like cleaning them. And also I saw on Facebook group. When people acclimatize or deflask the tissue culture plant, they become, I don't know, they like the plant too much or what. They got the wrong idea that they should keep all the leaf. I don't recommend that. The leaf, there shouldn't be any leaf touching your media. So leave only a few leaves on the plant. Too much leaf with no roots or no good rooting system, eventually the leaf will die off. That will give, they'll, it'll have some chances of the bacteria growing or fungus growing as well. So leave only a couple of leaves on your plant. And by leaving less leaf on the plant, they will recover faster too. Now, this guy will go back into an easy plastic bag reused from my grocery. Before I put it in, I would like to spray a bit more tap water or any clean water. If you have Ziploc bag, use Ziploc bag. It's nicer to look at. I ran out of Ziploc bag, so I just used this. Make sure the plastic is not touching the leaf, then you're fine. You could place some sort of cup as a protective if inside, but if you do have plastic cup, you could place them in plastic cup individually and then have the lid on. But unfortunately, I don't have that laying around right now. So this would go somewhere shady. Oh, one more thing that's very important. Don't cook your plant. Do not put it somewhere like on your balcony where the sun shines at. Okay, we want them to stay in a shady and cool area. By cool, I mean above 25, but not over 35 Celsius. It depends on where you are too, but different material that you use to acclimatize your plant. Sometimes the temperature, the ambient temperature and the inside temperature can vary for about 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. So keep it cool. That's all. Thank you for watching. ขอบคุณครับ